technology now. Circle. Space Marine being evil heretic and bunch of dudes. One. This is gonna be ugly, but it'll work. Ish. 5. Fuck it, I'm lazy. I'm just gonna copy and paste these guys. Not like that, not apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a sentinel. There and there. Beautiful. Close enough. Do all those show up?
Roughly, yeah.
All right. Then you were all redecorating with the Chimera. Make this actually bigger so we can actually see it. Chimera that had, I believe, under Cent, Gilbert, and Valdrick. And then Gasho was behind with Inquisitor. I'm gonna make Inquisitor blue because they're not cool enough to be same color as the fleet's commando squad. Kill stealing bastard. And retinue. And the fleet squad was down here following the Chimera and the Death Riders. All right. And a big fuck off hole in the wall. There-ish.
We just driven the Chimera through it.
Indeed. All right. And I believe we ended right before rolling initiative. If you have not spent your XP yet, you should get on that. If you have spent your XP, roll initiative.
I guess I should roll. I guess I should spend my XP then.
That would be a good idea.
Gasher needs nothing but ammo and target.
Right, experience points. Yes. A thing I've earned.
Gasher need nothing but gun. Well, actually, I could use ballistics.
Just under 2,000 to spend. Okay.
So where's the chart for the stuff?
Pin message. It should be the top thing and pinned.
It seems Roll20 has infected my computer with some scrap code, and that has made its way to Discord because it is freezing. I will see if I can get that fixed.
I need to reboot.
Usually
everything.
011100010110001.
Yeah, usually the sacred rights of closing it through Task Manager fixes it, so I'm going to try that before I restart my computer. It's a little bit quicker.
Thou shalt install a holy SSD and thus make reboots super fast.
It probably wasn't helping that I was apparently 18 updates behind.
Ah,
In my defense, they shouldn't make the updates optional if they don't want me opting to ignore them all the time because I'm lazy.
So my armor just improved. Just took armor monger.
Nice.
I upgraded my parry skill.
Mm.
I want to upgrade my shooting skill, but I don't know how. It is finesse. I am not good with finesse. I am ogre. You know not what
That,
that word means.
and even if you have only one aptitude, it's not terribly expensive at this point because we have what, like 7,000 experience almost.
6,500.
Oh Jesus. Okay, yes. Then how do I
Yeah.
take ballistic skill up?
That is total experience, not from last week. It was only like 1,000. But how many times have you leveled up your ballistic skill?
Once. I went up 5 points.
Oh, okay.
42 to a 47.
Yeah, Ruffles made this helpful thing here that I'm just going to reply to. If you follow that up, that has the aptitudes and the experience for each upgrade depending on how many aptitudes you have.
You have ballistic skill listed in your aptitude.
Yes.
Okay, do you have finesse listed in aptitudes?
No.
All right, so you have one aptitude.
Yes.
So characteristic advances with one. You've done the first one, so that's simple. So the next one, the next +5 will cost 500 XP. How much do you have unspent?
I have no idea. I haven't spent any since I bought the twin machine guns with a requisition.
Okay.
That's
How
the
much
last one.
total have you spent?
It says 3,000 on my sheet.
So you have 3,500 that you can spend.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, that's
So
That that 3,000 might be a little bit out of date because that was like right after the actually that would
well,
have been a little bit
I don't
before the
usually
Orc War
spend. I
books.
don't usually spend experience points because, Gutgush doesn't have a lot of things
yeah,
he needs. He's real simple character.
right. But you could max out your ballistic skill by spending 2,250 of it, which would be +15 to your current ballistic skill.
And then up toughness to make him even tougher. Yeah. Well,
My toughness has also just increased, giving me even more armor.
Oh dear God. Okay. So that leaves me with a now. Could I take my toughness up?
How many times have you done it before?
None.
And do you have defense as an aptitude?
Yes.
And you do have
And
toughness? Okay,
Yes.
so you got 2. So let me out. So for 1,600, you can add 20 to your toughness.
Okie dokie.
which would basically be all the XP you have stored up.
But now you're 2 points tougher and a lot more shooty.
Terrifyingly shooty.
Oh, actually, thank you for pointing that out, Under. I messed up my calculation. Thank you.
Okay. This is good.
What commissars are for, to make sure the paperwork is filled out correctly.
What's the cost of weapon skill and or ballistic skill? Ballistic. Fuck.
Ballistic.
Depends on what aptitudes you have.
I mean, like, what are the two factors in it?
So for weapon skill, it's weapon skill and offense. For ballistic skill, it is ballistic skill and finesse.
Thank you.
There is a question I do have for Sleuth.
There's an answer I have for Under.
Great. Which chapter is the Space Marine from?
Forbidden lore.
What? Specimen.
Specimens.
Yes, there is a heretic Space Marine who is
Oh,
doing
it's a
more
Chaos
fuckery.
Space Marine. Sorry, you just said he was a Space Marine, so I just assumed he was a loyalist.
Oh, no.
CSM.
These are bastardes, not Astartes.
Gotcha. All right. Well, what legion is he from then?
Forbidden lore.
Emperor's Children Legion.
Oh, or that.
The Commissar would have enough of an understanding of all the fuckery that's going on that he can put two and two together.
They are the most gaudy of legions. It makes sense that they'd be known, if only because they offend everyone's sensibilities.
It is far too much of an affront to the senses and sensibility to be anything else.
So this is what we're facing.
I hate it.
A bit less colorful. He is one of their expendable schmucks, not one of their people who they pretend is actually cool.
So this guy.
I like that. We'll go with that. Yeah.
You know, that was going to be the image I was going to try to find. So I'm glad that you picked that one, Under.
Except I think that's a Chaos Undivided symbol on his
I mean, on the guitar, but I mean, like, it's rock and roll. So it's still Nash.
Yeah, I mean, they're all kind of rock and roll, except for basically Nurgle. But Slaanesh is sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Well, I mean, you can only picture, like, a few at a time here. You know, I'm so really sad that they haven't done more of those 40K musicals. Or musics.
Talk. Too
All right,
much
guys.
talk ye. Got Gasha want to kill things.
I've acquired better armor, and I now have max skills in tech use, Forbidden Lore Mechanicus, Forbidden Lore Archaeotech, and I'm pretty fucking high in the logic skill.
I know how to shoot really, really good. Right.
All right. Is everybody set with their XP?
Yeah, unless there's anything I can buy for 50.
I don't think you can. I think even the cheapest things are like 100.
That's all my ass got then.
All right, then go ahead and roll initiative.
Like a +6, +7.
Your intelligence bonus is 6 right now, Gilbert? Well,
Yes.
You say it? Then yes, 1 plus your intelligence bonus.
It's D10 plus 7, right?
Yes. Don't try to talk when you gotta sneeze. It sucks. All right. I got a couple more initiatives for the list because I forgot the rest of the guys. All right. Yeah, I should have put somewhere how wide and tall these were, but we'll call this a 30 by 50. And just estimate based off of that. All right. DM7 is Inquisitor and Retinue, and they are going to charge these guys. And I have. I rolled all these guys ahead of time just to not slow down combat too much. They take out these front guys. DM4. I have gone back into the Space Marine. He is going to be channeling Psyker powers at the portal. And your Psyker is not here yet, unfortunately. Does anyone have a Forbidden Lore Psyker that they would like to roll? Or any kind of lore about Psykers or the Warp?
I have Tactica Imperialis.
I have a gun. A big,
I mean,
big
I would say you can roll that, but it's going to tell you pretty much the same thing either way. Psyker's fucking with the Warp. He's bad, kill him.
Yeah, I mean, my orders to Arcan are very simple. Shoot the Space Marine with a big ass fuck off gun. Biggest one you got.
Oh, I'm bringing out the plasma cannon for this guy.
Have you ever put it away?
Well, I technically never used it yet, so
Wait, really?
yeah.
He's had a Baneblade and a multi-laser on a Chimera with a battery that has like 1,000 shots on it. All right. All right. Space Marine Psyker's doing Psyker shit. Arcan.
I'm gonna pop. Actually, no. I'm gonna poke through the front hole that's in the our Chimera and stick the plasma cannon out it.
The hole that is supposed to be there, or the hole that's not supposed to be
The
there?
hole that's not supposed to be there. But
That
I'm
has
using
been
it.
welded over with
Oh,
the
I forgot.
rear door.
All right, I'll just pop out the turret then with my plasma cannon and aim it at the Space Marine.
All right.
And let's hear. All right. So how far away is he?
He is about 50 meters, which I think
Oh
would put
goodness.
him.
Inside half.
Yeah.
So I'll aim. That'd be plus 20. Any other bonuses like from being huge?
You have a +10 from his size.
Excellent. I like that.
Actually, I'm just gonna add the size modifiers. This guy gives a +10. Sentinels give +20s.
Oh, and
Uh,
there will be a maximal shot
naturally,
naturally.
which is always an important difference. Shooting someone with a plasma cannon will kill them. Shooting them with maximal settings on a plasma cannon will kill them dead.
That is the plan. Yes.
How dead would you say he is? Cadaverific.
Hopefully, charrific. And I forget what maximal does.
An extra D10 to damage and 2 to pen. Then it also needs a turn to cool down before you shoot it again.
Roger that. All right.
And then the blast is increased by 2. So your blast of 1 will become a
3.
blast of 3.
Yes. No. Fate
Mhm.
says no.
That's with the +10 from his size?
Yeah. Yes.
Mhm.
Like I said, fate said no.
All right. He is using his full round, not just his turn, to channel the warp. So he can't dodge. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. So this is going to be a pen of a 10.
It's what, 3d10 plus 10, pen 10? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I mean, that could have been a little bit better.
Yeah, that hurts him. Strangely enough, his armor is lighter than the Lehman Russ's front armor.
Hmm.
Maybe not by a whole lot, but that still hurts him.
Excellent.
All right. That's your full turn?
That is my full turn.
DM1, which was uh-huh. Uh-huh. These schmucks are going to be the Inquisitor ran into the room. They're going to be shooting the Inquisitor and his retinue. Let's see, there is 17 left. That's a jam. And a few good hits.
Couple of really good hits.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're shooting at well, fortunately for the Inquisitor and his retinue, they're shooting at a running group, so they have a -20 on all their shots. But still pretty good hits. His numbers. All right. And the retinue was, I think I had 5 people. They are down 2. So let's add a 3 here to keep track of that. All right. Where is the initiative? Mu Theta. Here's my notepad. I'm gonna stick initiative on there.
Okay, where is this Chaos Space Marine?
By the warp portal.
Yeah, it's the SM here.
Distance?
About 50 meters from the Chimera.
Okay. Overcharge. Burst fire. Full action. Aim. Reaction. Firing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting 2 through the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, hold on. What does it take to aim it to, like, what is a cold shot on his head?
It's a -20 to hit. But you can pick where you hit instead of flipping your number that you hit on.
Ba-da-bum.
Basically, if you choose to cold shot his head, you're removing the need to have a number that ends with 0 and replacing it with just hitting his head for -20.
Fuck it. Do I have any bonuses to his hit other than the full action aim for what, plus 20?
Yeah, +10 because of his size. And then he won't be able to dodge because he's using a full round to channel the warp.
Well, in that case, I shall intone the various blessings so that my weapon will strike against the foul apostate. Fuck it, fate point. Guys, it was not fated. It was not fated at all.
Oof.
The Emperor is not pleased.
Yeah,
It's
so
the machine spirits are being affected by the warp fuckery.
funny you should mention that.
No, there's nothing funny about that.
Oh, that's very funny you should mention that. Because Arcan hit him just fine with a big fuck off plasma cannon shot. But when you try and when you tried to shoot him with plasma in the back after Arcan's shot, that warp portal kind of shot a jolt of energy out and intercepted your plasma shot. Something fucky's going on with that. Good luck figuring it out. Definitely not a Borg cube. Don't worry about it.
I'm trying to figure out where they fall on the tech heresy scale.
Gilbert, they assimilate everything. That includes Xenos technology, Heratech, and turning Archaeotech into them. I think that's about as tech heretic as it gets.
Yeah, but they don't invent anything, so they'd also have fucking just STCs just lying in there.
And it's not abominable intelligence, it's organics.
Alright. I think if we only strip certain components from the Borg cube, we should be fine. Although I imagine the machine spirits are profoundly traumatized.
Borg cube is what happens if there's an unholy alliance between the Mechanicus and the Necron.
All right. That's your turn, Muthida.
E.
Commissar.
All right. Well, first I'm going to be inspiring.
As always.
I am, in fact, quite inspiring.
Phenomenally inspiring, even.
Indeed. And does this Space Marine look like he's got a lot of armor? Like that plasma's barely hurting him, or?
The plasma cannon did a number on him. Your bolter might struggle to get through his slightly warp-infused Astartes power armor. There's a non-zero chance of it.
Right, but there's also like all these other guys in the room, right?
There's a dozen schmucks and a pair of sentinels, which have visible crew members. You can make called shot on the crew instead of destroying the vehicle they're in.
Nah. That big group of guys next to the Space Marine.
Mm-hmm.
Semi-auto burst.
Very nice. And that's this group.
Yeah.
All right.
Range?
We'll call it 45. They're a
Okay.
little closer than a Space Marine.
So, plus 10 from half range.
Plus 10 half range. They're just human size, so you don't get a bonus from size, and then whatever other bonuses you would get.
That's it. But a 16 against 51. So I believe that's 3 hits, right? Oh, every 2 degrees of success. So,
Yeah, it's every odd, so 2
Right.
hits.
yep, 2 hits. 10, 5. So that is 10 and 13 pen 4 explosive.
10 and 13,
And
10
flaming.
4.
Because I've got
Uh,
permanent rounds.
You're shooting the 2 close guys?
Yeah.
They are very dead. All right. Very dead, very on fire. The rest of their team doesn't look happy about it. Anything else? Or is that your turn?
If possible, given their closeness, I would like to extend my inspiring presence to the Inquisitor and the retinue as well as our squad.
Yeah.
Okay. That is all then.
All right. The DM5 I had as the squad here. So these guys are going to move up and they're going to shoot through the opening. And they're going to be splitting fire a little bit. Where did I put their rolls? Here it is. So these guys are going to finish off these schmucks and these schmucks. And the weapons crew are going to damage. No. Gonna do some damage on the sentinel in the back. And that is their hits. Because I planned ahead for once. DM6 is the Krieg Cavalry. And they're going to have their horses moving in. And they're going to be lighting up these guys in the back with their last carbines, because they can't quite reach the Heretic Space Marine. All right. Got Gasha. I just noticed something. Mister.
Mister.
Gosh.
The Chimera is crewed by Gus 5. I saw Mister's mic key up. I didn't hear anything come through.
Yeah, I'm here. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
I shoot.
What would you like to shoot?
Yes.
Sentinel, Schmucks, or Space Marine?
Which seems to be the target that the commissar wants me to hit.
Space Marine.
The Space Marine. I unload on the Space Marine. Both barrels.
All right, that's good because you
And
don't get to pick one barrel over the other. So you get a +10 from his size. He's at 50 meters, which I think is a little bit outside of your point blank range. So he's in short range for another +10. Commissar's Inspiration is a +10. Half Action Aim is a +10. Comrade Volley Fire is a +5. So that would give you a plus. Oh, right. Full auto is a -10, so it'd give you a +35 to hit.
well, I hit.
Exactly.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your damage. You get a +4 because you have a comrade doing the volley fire order.
The pen of a 5.
40 damage, pen 5. All right. That puts him just below half health. All right, is that your turn?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. DM3 was DM3 and 2 were the sentinels, right? This sentinel is going to go down here, and it's going to shoot the front armor of the Chimera. And its autocannon is going to hit unless the driver can jink, which he can. So that takes off. This guy only gets 1. Where is the autocannon? Autocannon. Here it is, 3d10 plus 8. All right. Your improvised front armor replacement stops most of the damage, but the Chimera doesn't seem to be holding up great. And then the other Chimera is going to shoot with the last cannon. And the shot does not do anything effective. I need more room on my computer. 3 screens is not enough somehow. Brings us back to the top of the initiative with DM7 for the Inquisitor and Retinue. The Inquisitor is going to stay there and try and shoot the gunner out of the Sentinel. The Retinue is going to continue and fight in melee. Numbers. Where is... This guy dies. And you're going to pile in, consolidate on the fight phase. DM4 was Space Marine, who's doing more warp fuckery. Arcan.
I am aiming this entire turn.
Full round
Plasma
aim.
cannon- Yep, because the plasma cannon's still toasty.
All right, DM1. These guys did not have fight first, so they're going to start stabbing back now. All right, these guys are not a melee army from the looks of it.
Who's
Uh,
they?
uh,
The chaos fuckers or the red guys?
The chaos fuckers. Let's see, where is the, it's a +2, all right. Yeah, the chaos fuckers draw chain swords and are completely ineffective at their counter offensive. Which brings us to Mu Theta. Your plasma gun is recharging, but you do have that Archaeotech las pistol that you haven't used yet.
Mm-hmm. Range that son of a bitch.
The big son of a bitch, the vehicle sons of bitches, or the schmuck sons of bitches.
Can you
I
describe them
forgot.
again to me?
I forgot the Inquisitor real quick. I missed it anyways. There's the Heretic Space Marine who is channeling warp fuckery. There are 2 Sentinels, one with an autocannon and one with a las cannon, and then there's 4 just schmucks with guns and chain swords.
I fire my last gun at the You know what? I'm gonna try to. Let's see. It's a half action to take a shot, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just a single shot.
Single fire, burst fire, or full auto are all half action, unless you want to suppress. That is a full action.
All right. Half action aim, half action full auto fire Archaeotech las gun, doing a cold shot on the. Is it called shot to target the driver or one of the Sentinels?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Yeah, because they are open vehicles, their armor doesn't fully encompass the crew. You can make cold shots on them.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Unfortunate. All right. Commissar.
Inspiration flows. Now, called shot's a full action, right?
Is it? I don't know if it
It is on
normally
the
is.
chart.
I was called a half action because I've been doing that up until now.
Okay. Well, then in that case, I'm going to take a called shot on the driver of the close sentinel.
All right. Driver of the close sentinel.
Yeah. So that's a minus
Minus 20.
minus 20. Any modifiers because of the sentinel size or anything?
Normally you would have a plus 20, but because you're targeting a crew member, you don't get a size bonus. He is just a human.
Okay. Do I get the plus 10 from a single shot or no?
No, the minus 20 replaces the rate of fire bonus.
I did not hit it.
I don't think that hits, no.
No. All right. I just sit there looking good.
All right. The commissar is doing everything to assist the squad as usual. DM5. Another time I am victim of my own poor note taking. That was a squad. All right. These guys small arms. Are going to shoot the Space Marine. Actually, they're going to shoot the driver of the Sentinel with the las cannon. Numbers, numbers, numbers. Uh-huh. Okay, that does not end well for that guy. That is not my pencil. Yeah, that gunner gets torn apart by your entire like platoon's worth of small arms. And the heavy guns do clear out the other sentinel. And he is very dead. A fate befitting all heretics. DM6. The Kriegsmen are going to go poke the Space Marine with the sticks they have remaining. And the ones without sticks remaining are just going to shoot him in the back. And where is? All right, where is my numbers for hurting people? Why am I always missing that one? I remember why, because the crack lens isn't in the core book. Silly me. Melee weapons. I hope this is the right spot. Doesn't seem to be. Oh, right, shield is. Shield is for the specialization, not the. I am just losing my mind. Don't mind me. Business as usual. You should be concerned if I'm not losing my mind. Here it is. Okay. Yeah, this looks right. All right. And now I need to look up what concussive does, because that's funny. Toughness tests. All right. These guys have poked him with a stick. And like fireworks, they don't seem to have done too much damage. But one of the sticks hit him in the head and he looks a little concussed. He is stunned. That's DM's 5/6 gut gasha.
Gotcha. Oh no. Oh, one hit. Oh no. What is he trying to hit? I don't have a dodge skill, I don't think. Maybe I should have rolled my dodge skill.
No, it's your turn.
Oh.
Shoot him.
Oh, it's my turn. Oh, yeah, shoot that.
All right. You're shooting the Space Marine?
Yes, if he's still standing.
He is. I'm gonna double check the index and see if stunned affects this, or if he
It
just
does.
doesn't get to use it.
I found it. It's plus 20.
Ah, wonderful. Yeah, so half action aim is a plus 10. Stun is a plus 20. Commissar's Inspiration is another plus 10. Close range is another plus 10. Am I missing one? Got a minus 10 from full auto, and then a Comrade Volley Fire is a plus 5. That's a plus 55, right? I think you hit him.
How many times?
What's the rate of fire on your
Uh,
on your Reaper? Mr. CMP. So you got a rate of fire of 6,
Yes, 6.
and then
Because I need a
because
good
you
stick.
got 2 or more degrees of success, you get an extra hit. So that's 7. And then it's 5d10, keep higher 4 plus 5. Because your autocannon has the tearing property. And then because the Commissar Inspiration has an extra bit tacked on, you get an extra 4 damage on each of those, so it's a +9 instead of just a +5. Every time the Commissar has you inspired and your comrade gives a volley fire.
So how many times am I hitting?
7. Uh-huh. Something tells me this guy's a little bit hurt by that. As his mm, hey Gilbert, do you happen to know which method of power generation the Astartes backpack uses?
Fusion.
It's not.
probably.
Yeah, it's a fusion reactor.
What happens when an anti-tank shell or 7 anti-tank shells go through a fusion reactor?
Most depictions that I'm aware of results in like a Star Trek computer console explosion. Or what happens when a Power Ranger gets their ass whooped.
So the entire city explodes.
No, just a
No.
lot of sparks. A lot of like fun pyrotechnics for the tech crew, but nothing of real
it's,
substance beyond that.
Is it the fission one that gets real spicy? I always get the two mixed up.
In general, as far as I've ever seen, the only things that really explode violently in 40k are going to be your plasma reactors, Volkite, like the really fancy shit. The fusion stuff just does a special effects display.
All right. Just making sure I don't have to. Well, I don't think anyone would mourn the loss of the Kriegsmen. They'd be celebrating that because they got to go to the Emperor's side. But yeah, that Space Marine dies in spectacular fashion, and he even brought his own fireworks show. And then the warp portal eats him up. Gobble gobble.
No, I don't. Given what where that portal's connected to, I'm done with its gobbling.
Oh, come on. You don't want it to get super big and eat everything?
No, especially because it's a really particularly NSFW warp gate.
Not yet.
It's got it. Look, it's got the Emperor's Children nearby. It's inherently NSFW.
Oh, don't worry. It didn't get to its intended destination because you put a Baneblade tank shell through the people who were trying to put it there. All right. But I believe that brings us to DM3. Which was Sentinels. One is dead, and one's gunner is dead. So this one's gonna waddle on up and try and stomp on the Inquisitor. Because it sees that this is not going great. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And he rolled a double. Where is the Sentinel stat block? Because I need to find that again. Imperial Guard vehicles. Sentinel, Sentinel, Sentinel. Sentinel Scout Walker. What absolute fools. They didn't put a stat block on the Stompy bits, but we'll just use the optional Chain Blade for that and call it Stomping on them. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right. That hurts a lot. And wait, I should have rolled dodge for the Inquisitor. That's a thing I forgot people can do because it doesn't come up very often. He doesn't dodge. The Inquisitor tries to dodge off to the side. The Sentinel does manage to keep tracking him, stomps on him, and slips on him because it's a double and warp fuckery's going on now. And it is funny if it wasn't a heretic. But the Sentinel does effectively take himself out. He's down a gunner, and the Sentinel has been knocked over. Which just leaves a bunch of schmucks for the retinue to clean up. Yeah, there is just 4 of them by the time the retinue and who was DM4 was the Space Marine. Yeah, the retinue will basically take out the rest of them, and then if you guys want to finish them off, you're welcome to spend the ammo, but they're a non-issue at this point.
Heresy is always an issue.
It's just a matter of, do you want to give these kills to the Inquisitor retinue and your platoon, or do you want to kill the last schmucks?
We killed them all.
That Inquisitor already fucking kill stole from us. Fuck that guy.
Reasonable. Yes, you're able to kill steal from the retinue in return. And those schmucks are dead. By your hand, of course. And you are out of initiative. And this
Damn
warp
Skippy.
portal looks like it's getting unstable in a hurry.
Well, should
Time to leave.
oh, hold on. I like prime the melt a bomb and like kind of chuck that in the middle of the room for a remote detonation. Be like, all right, let's go.
All right. Really need a attack roll because it's a massive fucking portal, but what lores do you have, Commissar? Or anyone who'd like to
I
assist
have
with this?
Imperial Guard Common Lore. I have Tactica Imperialis Scholastic Lore.
All right. If you want to give me, it is very niche information for Tactica Imperialis, but you're a commissar, you would have knowledge of these things. Go ahead and give me a Tactica Imperialis at a -10. Does anybody else want to make an attempt? Any lores pertaining to tactics, strategy, the warp, explosives?
Common lore war.
I'll allow it at it's called a -20. This is very niche information in actually -30. It's a very broad subject if it is just war.
Can I
Never mind,
deploy?
I'll be at -5, so I'm good.
Can I deploy the computational power of my cogitator with logic?
The cogitator with the shattered screen from your psyker?
No, the one that exists inside my head.
With
The
the shattered
meat
screen
and
inside
metal
your head?
one.
Ah. the
No, I
shattered screen
don't. I
becomes
do
the
not
psyker?
operate on Windows. I operate on Linux exactly so this fucking psyker can't break my brain.
Oh no, you won't run Mac.
No, I'm not
It's
going to run Mac.
Mechanicus. It's OS2.
But it's the Mechanicus.
I'll run this on DOSBox before I allow a fucking Mac in my head.
Yeah, go ahead. Which one was that? We have shitposted so much I forgot which lore it was.
Logic?
Logic. Let's go ahead with a -20. Also. This is the fucked up and evil scheme to trap Mu Theta away from the party.
Is there a particular reason?
Because you run on Linux.
But I'm fucking using Windows. The psyker will break it. You know what? 1 second. Never mind, I can't use that. Ah, yes. My logic comes back with the result of, fuck, man, that's the warp.
Warp fuckery detected to blow it up. Yeah, do your thinking. Inquisitor's thinking. Inquisitor's got a headache and needs an ibuprofen because he just got kicked in the head by a sentinel the size of a house. Yeah, I mean, if you throw a melted bomb in the portal, that'll probably blow it up.
All right. Then I go and chuck a melta bomb into the warp port.
All right. You're able to toss it in on a timer. All your guys skedaddle. The Kree guys regroup into one squad of light half instead of 2 half squads. And you are able to escape the building. How long of a timer did you put the melta charge on?
How long would I think it would take us to get out of the building?
Like a minute. It's a couple 100 meters.
Ah, I set it for 30 seconds then. That way we have the cool explosion behind us as we're leaving.
All right. You do have
the shot's 1 in a million.
You do have the colonel and her platoon in here as well, holding the area behind you, and there's still active firefights going on, but you're able to call over to them and they're able to tag along with you.
Yeah, I do say, found the warp portal, chucking a melta bomb in, clear out.
All right. Yeah, you're not pulling a. How long was U.S. involved in? You're not pulling a 1970s and fragging your superior officer.
No.
It is one hell of a frag, though.
No, there's too many witnesses to get away with that.
All right, but yeah, you're able to set the charge 30 seconds and get the hell out. And there is a very satisfying boom And a melt-to-charge isn't really a large explosive, but it's a powerful explosive. Go ahead and roll me was it a 60-10 plus something? I don't have the stat block right on me right now.
Yeah, no idea.
All right, work here. Melt-to-charge. Is it in... All the fun stuff is in Hammer of the Imperium, isn't it? Work here and equipment. Melt-to-charge. Where is it? Where? Is it in core book? Am I just crazy? I am just crazy. Melt-a-bomb in core book. 60, 10, pen 12 with the flame and melt qualities. So it's 60, 10 with a penetration of 24 because it is inside the warp portal. All right. Yes, there's a satisfying boom of the melted bomb going off, and the earth is shaking a little bit. More aggressively than it was on your way in. Something is displeased.
Load up into the Baneblade.
All right, you're able to do so.
And the earth is rumbling in a rather displeased manner.
Quite displeased.
On the commissar, that just won't do. Can we go over to that entrance tunnel and just start putting Baneblade rounds down the tunnel length to hit, like, in this general vicinity?
Sure can.
Yep, you are able to do that.
You want me to roll?
Yeah, let's go with that.
How many do you
What?
want me to roll?
How much ammo do you want to put down here?
Yes.
How much do we got?
Wonderful. The Baneblade has a magazine of 12 on its main gun. And you have one spare reload. Because it is a very large tank, but it also is a very large ammo. There's not a lot of room for more than one reload.
So basically, what I'm hearing is we're putting 12 shots into this.
Until the earth stops rumbling aggressively at us, yes.
All right, do you want me to roll the hit, or are we just doing the damage?
Roll me one hit. And we'll see how effective it is.
Any size bonuses for the target?
You're targeting an area, not a creature.
So I hear the answer is big.
You know, fuck it. For the funnies, let's go with a plus 50.
I like the way you think.
It's a little bit hard to miss a house.
Oh, I hit it.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Roll damage and go ahead and roll double the dice. Because funny again.
Roger. Just as soon as I find the vehicle stats again.
And then Also, go ahead and roll the other 11 hits if you'd like, because beyond the first one, you are ineffectively, or you are effectively incapable of missing something.
Where the heck are the vehicles?
Hello.
Ah, welcome, Baldric.
So what's going on?
Our psyker has
Chaos
arrived.
shit.
Warp fuckery. Also, the Inquisitor got kicked in the head by Sentinel, which would be funny if it wasn't a heretic. And then the Sentinel tripped, which was kind of funny.
And then we chucked a melta bomb in the warp portal and hightailed it out of there.
I'll be right back.
Oh, hey,
And, how did
Psyker.
that work?
Psyker, you're a Psyker. You know warp stuff. Would you like to, well, when you get home, or if you know them off the top of your head, would you like to give me any lore roll about the warp? Or Psychery?
Ah, there we go.
So I got cryptology and psychers.
Cryptology?
So I
Like
assume
encrypting things? I guess, and decoding.
mhm. So I guess psychers. I got one trained in it,
Alright, that would be your intelligence then, I think.
which is a 29.
A 29.
But I assume I'm inspired. And do I have any other help?
Well, I have asked this question of the rest of the party, and their most relevant one was the commissar being learned in Tactica Imperialis. I don't think anyone else is trained in the Psyker knowledge. Actually, because this is pretty relevant information, you'd have a plus 10 on it for knowledge of Psykers.
All right. So I need to roll 49 or less.
Yes.
Can someone roll that for me?
All right, 19 would be 3 degrees of success, just barely. You're not super familiar with the librarians of the Astartes, and even less familiar with the heretical equivalent. But you do know that Psykers opening portals into the warp is a generally bad thing. And a little bit beyond the normal purview of fix it by blowing it up and calling it percussive maintenance. But that is generally a good start. It might need a little bit of psychery or more than a couple melta charges to close it down. Or, depending on the ritual that opened it, it might also need to be closed from the other side of the portal.
Well, that seems pretty bad. If that's necessary. But I relay all that.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What be to happening?
The warp portal may not be fully closed.
Fuck. Well, throw Virgin Sacrifice in. Voldrick, you're up.
I mean, we could just throw a couple more melta bombs. That could work.
Route.
No, we definitely need a Virgin Sacrifice, and you're the only one that qualifies.
I mean, has their parts been handled before there, droid?
Toss Gut Gash in, too.
Silly Gut Gasha, of course Mutheta fucks. He
I
didn't
mean,
get an
not the
F in
party,
sex.
but you know.
The fuck?
Well, Mutheta didn't get an F in sex, so of course he fucks. It's a joke, Gilbert. Because Mutheta's not female. Unless I've misunderstood something.
Well, he's got an F in humor, that's for sure.
Yeah, the humor gland is one of the first components they removed from the brain in order to make room for more important elements.
It was a reference to this, Gilbert.
I see. Look, I didn't need to take the talent to have the jokes go over my head.
Alright, but how would the party like to proceed?
Well, if the portal is not closed, then we need to go rub our psyker all over it to close it.
Yes, rub your psyker all over the Slaneshi portal to the warp.
Because that's not weird at all.
Well, it wasn't until, the DM went and made it weird.
Oh no, it's a chaos demon of incredibly awkward innuendo.
We
Most powerful of them all.
we gotta finish off this Slaneshi portal.
Oh yes,
No, we don't need. No, we're not finishing anything.
yes we are. We're gonna slather the second in the holy oil. Get them nice and glistening.
Mutheta, I think you need to spread your entire squad with the holy nuggets.
I break out my fucking can of compressed air on a mechadendrite and start spraying people.
Why do you have that, not a normal can of compressed air?
Because, of course, you put the incense in the compressed air. I mean, come on, Under.
Besides, everything's better when it's on a stick. Have you ever heard a good joke from a jalapeno that wasn't on a stick?
On a stick.
So yeah, I guess we got to drive back down the goddamn hole with the goddamn psyker to close the goddamn portal.
All right.
And just after we got out with a super cool explosion.
Right?
Fucking Slanesh demon of anti-climaxes here.
Hold on, we'll just take one of the
I mean, I
demolished
could,
cannon
Uh,
shells and
Gilbert?
we'll detonate that.
I could
Gilbert,
do sign of
there-
science. Take a look.
Their formal government name, Gilbert, is the Slaneshi Demon of Edging.
Someone
Anyways, now that I've made it even
roll
weirder,
a less than 41.
Valdrick, go ahead and take a plus 20 on this, because this is, at least for now, the most prevalent warp fuckery.
Sorry, don't mind that sigh. I was
Disappointment in my terrible jokes. I get that a lot. That's why I do it.
that and having to make a fucking form fillable PDF. It's so goddamn tedious.
All right, Valdrick, what were you hoping to learn about this portal with your sign of science?
Is it still there?
How long are you going to be sitting here looking at it with your weird space magic?
Well, until I can either determine one way or the other, or the commissar tells me it's time to do something.
Yeah, good enough. Yeah, you're able to tell pretty quickly that it's there. And dog, stop eating my socks. Someone's dog is eating their socks somewhere out in the suburbs, clearly, of this ruined city.
It's chaos sucks.
Demon dog, chaos socks. Right.
The portal is fluctuating in strength. You are able to tell that pretty soon after you start focusing on it.
Well, good news and bad news. Bad news, portal's still open. Good news, probably it's fluctuating, so we should hopefully be able to close it soon.
Well, then do it.
Do I know how to do that?
You can probably figure it out. Go ahead and
Well, then
actually, you would have been with the squad down there. Go ahead and roll me a, was it Psyker lore that you had?
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll one of those for closing it. You'll have a plus 20.
All right, so 59. Can someone roll that for me?
Hey, my dog, did you just come down here to eat socks? Don't start eating wires, you little bastard.
You got an 82. Did you want to use your fate point on it?
Yes.
$51.
51.
Alright.
It's less than 59.
Yeah, thinking back to what little you saw of the Space Marine tampering with the warp, doing heretical bullshit while the squad was down there, you're able to piece together that this is one of those portals you're probably going to have to open and close from the far side if it hasn't been destroyed yet.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Then how are we supposed to get back? Just sacrifice play?
I'm sure they've got Geller Fields on the other side. You'll be fine.
They've got what fields?
Geller Fields. You know, the giant things they put in Voidcraft so that they can jump through the warp and take highways through literal hell without going insane and getting eaten by demons. Those things. I'm sure they have them all over the place on the other side.
So it has to be closed from the other side.
That's what it seems like.
Is the hole big enough that we can fit the Bane Blade down there finally?
Uh, when it was eating the Space Marine, it was about big enough for that. With how it's fluctuating on the larger end, when the portal's more powerful, you would probably be able to fit a Baneblade in.
Okay. Well, everyone load up on the Baneblade. We're going in.
Sir, can we switch to the one that has the miniguns? Because that one has more ammo.
Sure.
Excellent.
We take the Stormlord in.
All right.
And then I think with everyone loaded up on it, we just drive it right on into that warp. We're going to show them the might of the Emperor.
Parry this,
Oh.
casuals.
And basically, we'll be there to cover Valdrick while he does his warp fuckery to close the portal.
Okay. The colonel does tell you to wait up for a minute. One of the tech priest from the fleet has something they want you to keep on the Stormlord while you're heading over there.
Okay. Yeah, we'll wait.
In normal fleet fashion, they send a whole ass Valkyrie for a person to make it down just because it's quick and easy. And there is the tech priestess from Styges 8, and she hands you a box with the symbol, well, two symbols, one of the Inquisition and one of the Mechanicus. And she says to keep this somewhere inside the Stormlord at all times. And report back to her with its effectiveness when you're done fucking around in the warp.
All right. Yeah, I just like immediately turn, hand it off to Mu Theta. Yeah, bolt
All right.
this into the Stormlord and keep it turned on.
All right. You can keep, I think it was 36 people in the back of the Stormlord. We'll go with 36 because I know the
Victims
biggest.
or allies?
That is for
Yeah.
you to decide. How much of your squad do you want to bring in? Do you want to pull from the Colonel's platoon? And do you want to ask the Inquisitor to go with you?
I don't know what none of that means.
The Inquisitor should stay here to verify that the portal closes. Because if we fail to close it, they're basically the only option left. As for the squad, we need all the big guns we can get. So I want the heavy weapons teams, plus us.
All right.
And if there's any room left, then yeah, then regular infantry. They're gonna love this.
Yeah. You have enough room for your like fleet infantry. There's not room for the Kriegsmen and their horses, but
Yeah, that's fine. They can stay here. They'll be.
all right.
We're going in to basically set up a defensive perimeter around that side of the portal while Valdrick, closes it. Cavalry not as useful for that.
Yeah.
Love it if we get some
All
Imperial
right.
Fists though. Fortify the shit out of that place.
Imperial Fist. You are the Emperor's Fist, son. Going straight into the warp to punch the heretics right in the nose.
Good news is we
Alright.
did throw the Belta bomb in before, so anything that was like immediately on the other side should be good and toasty.
Not getting
I'm
spawn
gonna
camped
punch
today.
him in the schnoz.
We telefragged them.
Even better.
All right. Unless the Colonel or Inquisitor got anything else for us, in we go.
Ba-ba-ba.
Right, driver, full ahead.
Yeah. You're able to roll on in, wait for the portal to get large enough to fit the whole ass house on wheels, tracks, and you are able to drive in. And immediately, shit is fucking disgusting. It is a fleshy prison of Slaneshi tomfuckery. And you hear something crunch. And then a lot of crunching.
I just pull down the trigger and hold it.
Well, luckily for you, you got a magazine of 14,000 shots on that.
Yep.
Did I send you the stat block for that gun?
No.
Alright, let me find who I sent it to then.
I think you sent it to Valdrick because he was the original commander of this thing.
I drag. Where is? I did not send it to Valdrick. Did I send it in here? Did I even send it? Am I just? I don't think I sent it. All right, time to make shit up. I will get that to you in a minute.
Roger.
You sent it to the warp.
That we did.
Yeah, the warp portal intercepted that before the plasma shot.
Yeah. Well,
All right. Go ahead, Under.
I'll say, well, down comes the ramp, out goes the infantry. We set up our defensive perimeter, and then I looked meaningfully at Valdrick and pointed the portal like, all right, close it.
I focus on closing it.
All right, wonderful. Valdrick, go ahead and give me a sinus science test. And everybody, if I could find the skills list.
Bring back.
Where is a character sheet to have this on hand? Here we go. Skills. Characteristics what I'm looking for. If everybody could give me an intelligence, willpower, or fellowship, your choice, at plus 20.
Can someone roll a 41 for my sinus science? And an 86 for willpower? Unless the plus 20 is counting the inspiration from Commissar, or it doesn't count it.
The plus 20 does not count the inspiration, so it would make it plus 30.
So what is it?
Great.
I missed it.
Intelligence, willpower.
No, his number.
Oh.
It's 41 for sinus science and 86 for willpower.
All right. Arcan. We're getting into the fun stuff with you. I need to find the right D100 table.
Oh no, not fun stuff. Quick, use a fate point.
Already used
Oh
it.
no!
Kakashi, you still need to roll. So does Mufedo.
All right.
My apologies. I had some stuff come up on my end.
Yeah, Valdrick, go ahead and give me 1d5.
What? No, you gotta roll
Someone
either
roll
willpower,
Or-
intelligence,
D5 for me.
or
Wrong person. Arcan, go ahead and give me 1d5. Ah, wonderful. Arcan, go ahead and mark on your character sheet 5 corruption points.
ah.
You said make a willpower test?
Well, it's either fellowship, willpower, or intelligence at plus 30.
20. And then the commissar gets another 10. So 30 total.
Okay, I'll take this. I'll take Int.
Arcan, how many corruption points do you have?
5.
Oh, right. The background was insanity, not corruption.
Yeah. Ha, not today. Yet.
Not this round. Next round, however. All right. Yeah, so, Arcan, this place is wrong. There is nothing here that any mortal was supposed to ever see, much less be exposed to.
Why do you think I'm holding down the trigger?
You have the proper response, but it's still more wrong than you're making right.
I'm gonna be
Um,
critical.
But as the guys are filing out, let's see, that is that is 4 degrees of success on Sign of Science, which is a pretty good start. Arcan,
Yeah.
uh, why do I keep getting your 2 names mixed up? You're on the opposite sides of the Discord. Valdrick, you are concentrating on closing this war portal, and it is it's fighting back against you. Go ahead and add 1 corruption point, but the portal does look like it is weakening.
Hooray for weakening portals.
And then if everyone could roll me initiative.
Can someone roll
I
for
should,
me?
I should probably delete all this, make a new room for everyone. Where is that, and that. And because this is all fleshy and wrong, that corner doesn't exist. That corner doesn't exist. That corner doesn't exist. There's probably a better way to make these in Paint, but oh well. Why am I like this? All right, warp portal. On the big end and on the small end. And do you have a preference for left or right side of the room for being in the Stormlord? I can use my words today. We'll put it here. How big is the Stormlord? Size 8, I think. Vehicles, Lehman Ross. Baneblade. Size monumental. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. What was I doing right? And then we got dudes. How far are you extending your perimeter? Just around the Baneblade, around the whole portal?
Around the whole portal. 10 meter distance.
All right. I should probably put the Baneblade at 10 meters then. Dudes. Actually, I'm just going to use representative groups and make groups of 5, because that's going to be simpler to track. Five groups of 5, and then I assume you're all near the Baneblade or filling in these emptier spots.
Well, I'm in the command pulpit of it.
All right. Command is Musub. And you got the driver, Kriegsman.
Arkin's probably
Got-
the gunner.
A gunner.
Arcan. Gotgasha would be out here. He doesn't like being inside. Is big and bright enough on the inside of a Stormlord that it's not a problem getting an Ogre in, but it's not comfortable. Mutheta.
Yes.
Where would you like to be in the Stormlord, or would you like to be out of it?
I would be like to be inside its engineerium.
Inside the Engineerium.
I'm not missing an opportunity to use my MIU and plug directly into this blessed machine.
Besides, he has to guard the box.
All right. As you're interfacing with this machine spirit directly, you do notice there is a function that's not normal in Stormlords. You can you can use a full action to spin up the not spin up, that's what it has to do anyways. You can overcharge the gun basically and effectively double the rate of fire and give it the storm property.
Yes.
That will take a half action to maintain on each turn, but you do have access for it.
Very cool. I shall be doing that then.
Basically. Yeah, you're sending it from like an assault rifle rate of fire to a 6 A10s strapped together rate of fire.
No automatic indoors. That wasn't automatic. This is automatic.
And then I also need an initiative from Gutgasha and Mutheta. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I am very in tune with the machine.
Clearly.
Mister.
Yes.
Initiative.
Oh, we get to shoot things. Okay, goody.
I should make this larger. Poof. And the fleshy bits get weirder out here.
They
This
pick
looks like it.
somebody up.
Alright. Alright, Mu Theta. I should probably put enemies on the map at the start of initiative, because otherwise, no point in being an initiative. There is, what the hell were these things called?
I didn't know if they made a model of that.
They made two, actually. There are a little horde of Slaanesh demons. Well, it's
Ew.
not a little horde. It's a horde the size of Gutgasha, but each one is tiny by themselves.
So they're
They spell
it's
horde
the
differently?
demonettes.
No, they're demonettes are. I
They're
need to
the
look up
ones
these
that
names.
look like really horrible, ugly men women with the pincer claws. And they're dressed like two different kinds of gimps.
Oh, interesting. That's not the ones I had in mind.
Like, are they just pink horrors or something?
That's
That's a
Tzeentch.
Tzeentch demon. But the ones I had in mind, I don't remember what they're called, and I'm having trouble looking them up. They're what's the not Tyranid, the demon equivalent of like the Tyranid Ripper swarms.
Nurglings?
I don't think so.
To my knowledge, Slaanesh doesn't have like a little guys.
Yeah, these ones would be Chaos Undivided, but might be Nurglings actually.
Is it these guys?
Yeah.
Those are nerdlings.
All right. We will go with Nurglings.
Aren't they just jolly little fuckers?
Yeah, basically.
God, I hate them.
I'm
Blow them away.
Bro, again, my finger's been on the trigger since we've been here.
Your finger has been on the trigger.
Yeah, it's just a matter of getting the fire on the target, really.
And because these things are gross, we'll use this gross, like, off vomit yellow. All right. But the floor is yours, Mu Theta.
All right. Half action to bolster the machine spirit. What else can I do in here?
There is a firing port. You can just lean out and shoot.
I think we'll be fine. I'll devote all of my energy to encouraging the bellicose machine spirit of the Stormlord.
All right.
There will be the waving of much incense, the blaring of incredible amounts of sacred binary battle cant.
All right.
The jingling of dial-up modems.
All right. That is your full action then?
Yeah, I'll just commit all my energy to the Stormlord.
Wonderful. Uh-huh. Commissar.
Let's see. First, I shall be my inspiring self. I am, in fact, inspiring. Damn it, Valdric, close that fucking portal. That's me being inspiring. And then they burst of fire at the closest nerdlings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll call that 80 meters.
Okay. And let's see, semi-auto burst, blah. I'm guessing because they're small, no bonus from size.
The individuals are small, but the swarm is pretty fucking big. You'll get a plus 20 from the size of the swarm.
Okay. Ho-ho, my Inferno rounds ripping.
All right.
I believe that's 3 hits.
That, I believe, is 3 hits. And they're on fire.
And that is explosive pen 4.
All right. Go ahead and roll that Righteous Fury as the swarm shrinks a little bit. Explosive. Critical effects. Explosive effects body 2. All right. Go ahead and roll me a 1d5 as you knock this swarm back 5 meters, and they get 5 fatigue, and they're knocked prone.
That really sucks for
All
them.
right. Yeah, it does really suck for them.
That is all.
All right. Wonderful. Gut Gasha. Oh, did you have something else?
Nope.
All right.
Kakasha, shoot!
Wonderful. Gut Gasha. They are 85 meters. Actually, probably closer to 90 for you, but I don't think it's
And?
enough to make a difference.
I
Um,
mean,
they're in they're in short range for a plus 10. The swarm is large enough to get a plus 20. You can half action aim for another plus 10. Full auto is a minus 10. Commissar inspiration is a plus 10. And comrade volley fire is a plus 5. So you'll get a plus 45 on this.
how many did I hit with?
It would help if I had the right channel pulled up.
3
See,
or 4?
this was full auto, right? Not burst fire.
Yes, full auto.
So that's 1 degree of success. Gets an extra hit. So that's that's all 7 hits.
Wow.
6 from your rate of fire, and then
okay.
an extra 1 from Twin Link.
Do I get the +4 from the commissar?
Yeah. Yeah, this is basically the kind of schmucks that your gun was made to deal with. There's only a couple of them left in that swarm.
All right.
All right. That is your turn. Question mark. I'm gonna go with yes. All right, that has got gashes. DM2. The swarms are going to move up. This one gets not very far because they're nurglings. This one has to get up, so they get even less. And I'm gonna get rid of this.
Wasn't the one that's
Prone.
prone also on fire? Don't they take damage at the start of their turn?
They were. I'm gonna make a much more noticeable at F for on fire. And eventually I'll stop forgetting about that. That is a D10 damage. That does actually kill them. All right. And then that is DM1. DM2. Appearing around the corner is not one, not two, but three. I should have really picked a different color. Three Death Guard gross guys.
As in Space Marines?
Yes. They are kind of lumbering forward. The one in the back has a plasma cannon, which I will put a little plasma blue there. And sprinting ahead of them is an Emperor's Children. And it gets up to there. And it seems like you have found an eclectic bunch that have been formed into their own little war band in here. The Emperor's Children is using his full round to run. The Death Guard are going to be shooting plasma cannon at the Stormlord. And where is my numbers? The other two at your infantry screen. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Let's see. Where did I put plasma cannon? I am losing my marbles once again. Don't mind me. All right. As this fool, absolute buffoon of a creature, doesn't get through the blessed armor of the Baneblade. His buddy does. Uh, But he does kill 2 of your guys down here. I will eventually decide on how I want to mark it. For now, -2. All right. Where is my initiative list? I need to have better note taking. Oh, shit. I missed someone in initiative. Oh, because they're both at 12. Arcan.
Yes.
Introduce us.
Technically, yeah, technically you should have gone after or before the Space Marines, but now you have more targets, and that's always a good thing, right?
Indeed.
The Space Marines were
Wonderful.
just so excited.
Yeah, the Space Marines. We shall target the Space Marines with the giant double Vulcan bolter.
All right, and I still haven't found where I put that. All right, here we go. I will just go ahead and put this. All right.
All right.
All right, and
What's the size
then
bonus for the Space Marines?
size bonus is a +10. If you're shooting the Emperor's Child who is running at you, it's at a -20 because he is running.
No, I'm going to shoot the guys in the back.
All right, and because Mu Theta is empowering the machine spirit, add the storm property.
Not storm.
Was it?
No, never mind. Storm property.
Yeah.
All right.
And also take a +20.
Oh.
All right. And you got, let's see, 113. So that's 6 degrees of success for 12 hits.
What does inaccurate do?
Inaccurate just means you can't aim with it.
Ah, okay. And then tearing is roll additional die.
Yeah, so it'll be 3d10, keep high 2.
Yeah. You said there's 12 hits?
12 hits, yes.
Excellent.
Oh, and how would you like to split them? Just really ruining this front guy's day? Or do you want to
4, 4, and 4, actually. My bad.
4, 4, 4? All right.
All right. I think I got that right.
Yeah. Huh. Death Guard are tough sons of bitches, but they're not that tough. And they're very dead.
Brr.
Yeah, that muzzle flash is like 1 in 50 of the shots you're firing.
Yeah.
All right. And did you have anything else, or?
Nope, nope. A quite satisfied, smug smile
All right.
as I watch them turn into confetti.
Wonderful. Baldric.
Well, the Commissar has ordered me to close the portal, so I shall close the portal.
Indeed. Go ahead and give me sign of science again. And we'll call this a half action.
Do I have any bonuses other than aspiration?
Not right now.
Wait, why doesn't he have my inspiration?
He does.
Well,
He
yeah, I was
doesn't have any
asking.
bonuses beyond that.
Ah, sorry, I missed the beyond part. I thought he was just asking about my inspiration.
All right. And since this uses perception, that means I get +2 from a natural perception.
Oh, I forgot sight of science is a perception skill. All right. Uh-huh. That is has 6 degrees of success. And that is the minimum part isn't affected as much, but you are shrinking the outer bounds of what this portal is going up to. Don't mind me having a Theta, you okay there?
Yes.
Your loud hailer's acting up a little bit.
My apologies. I made a critical blunder on my
You rolled a
fucking
100.
my cogitator, and I am having to mass delete and redo an entire chunk of work.
Unfortunate.
Don't worry, I am still paying attention. I'm literally just drawing text boxes.
All right. Yeah, so sign of science on is a half action. The portal is shrinking. What would you like to do for your other half action, Valdric?
I will cast an Inferno on. Are there still some swarms going around?
Yes, there is. Also, I forgot to put you on the battle map somewhere. Where would you like to be?
Somewhere safe. Can I be in the tank and still do everything? Or do I need to be out of the tank to access the portal?
I don't know. I think if you're inside the portal, I don't think those Emperor's children are going to reach you.
Yeah, but if I'm inside the portal, does that mean I'm on the other side of it and thus not able to close the portal because I have to be on this
Yeah.
side of it?
Yeah, you're able to be in the Stormlord. All right. So there is still the swarm of, well, the second swarm of Nurglings. And then there's the Emperor's children who is running at you.
I will finish off the. Well, it is a.
Psychic blast with a radius equal to 6. Can I get multiple?
You can get a pretty big chunk of this swarm.
All right, let's murder that swarm.
A wonderful idea. Go ahead and roll it.
All right. A double failure? No thanks.
Also, because you are in the warp, things are gonna get fucky
what?
fast. Uh-oh.
Because I'm what?
Because you're in the warp right now, things are going to get fucky fast with psychic powers.
Yeah. Well, I hope I'm fine.
Uh-huh. All right. And
So 35 damage, pen 0 with the flame quality. Do you need me to roll a D100?
For now, just call odd or even.
Odd.
Yeah, go ahead and roll those psychic phenomena.
Well,
I think
the
that 90
warp
looks pretty
farted.
funny.
I think the warp just farted.
What does a 7 do?
Unholy stench. The air around the sector becomes permeated with bizarre and foul smell.
Well, yeah, you got Death Guard.
Well, I'm in power armor, so either the smell's trapped in the armor with me, or it's trapped outside the armor and I can't smell it.
It is inside the armor with you, and the air scrubbers are not keeping up with it.
Oh no.
The inside of your power armor reeks of Death Guard. Don't worry about it. But go ahead and mark up 1 corruption.
Oh no, corruption.
It's fine. You got 100 of them before you get executed for the good of the squad.
I mean, I'm only at 5 now.
All right. And then is that your turn, Baldric?
That was 2 half actions.
All right. Mu Theta, back to you.
Do our guys not get a chance to shoot our squad?
You know, good point. I forgot to put them in initiative again. We'll put them at the end. These guys are going to close ranks. 2 people are going to shift over. Move this -2 down to this squad. And these guys are going to intercept the Emperor's children. Schmuck in melee combat. And the rest of them are going to open fire. And where did I put all my D100s? There they are. Okay. That's yeah, so as these guys fix bayonets, they hurt the hell out of this guy. He's not dead yet. But these guys are also shifting over Not engaging in melee yet, but repositioning. And the Schmuck squad is putting in some work. The Emperor's Children is in bad condition. For a bunch of guys in kind of heavy infantry armor and a spicy knife. That is them. More importantly, they're in the way of the Emperor's Child getting to the Baneblade, Stormlord. I will remember the right one eventually. There we go. Mu Theta.
Oh yeah, and they would transfer the power field to this vehicle before entering the portal, or that's something that takes a while.
I will look at that real quick. It doesn't say. So I'll say you would have had the chance to move it over.
Hooray for safety!
Yeah, we're the most OSHA compliant squad this side of the rift.
We can't kill the Emperor's enemies if we are dead.
That sounds like some heretical shit you started with. We can't kill the Emperor's enemies. You can always kill the Emperor's enemies.
Doing things while you're dead sounds heretical. Is it?
Only in death does duty end. Close the damn portal.
All right.
Yes, sir.
But Gilbert, are you here?
Oh, sorry. Forgot I muted myself during that. Yes, I am.
You fool. It's your turn.
I shall continue to, move the machine spirit of the Stormlord to destroy our enemies in the name of the Omnissiah and the Machine God.
All right. Ba-ba-ba.
Someone play that, what is it? Battle Hymn of Mars or something? Let me find it.
Hey, Mu Theta, can you give me a tech use test?
Can I? With what difficulty?
Yes.
We'll call it a flat roll. All right. That is enough that you can get the whole heavy bolter linked to this computer to fire if you'd like. It is a special heavy bolter.
The Omnissiah demands greater firepower.
Or, if you'd like, you could use the Sponson plasma cannons.
I like plasma.
Wonderful. Go ahead and use those plasma cannons on whoever you'd like. Also, I should shrink this swarm because it has been eaten by weird warp psyker powers.
Did I hear that there were some god awful Chaos Space Marines?
There is a god-awful Emperor's Children Space Marine who is in melee with your little infantry guys.
I don't like him. I cast plasma.
Mm-hmm.
What am I rolling?
You are rolling an attack roll with ballistic skill. You get a +10 from his size, -20 because he was running, and
My inspiration.
Commissar's Inspiration is a +10. And he's in close range, which I believe is 60 meters for your plasma cannon.
Which is +10?
Yes. Yeah, that'll hit him.
What part of him?
Rolled a 7, so that would be 70 to hit. Which is his left. No, 70 is his body.
His left nut. Excellent.
His left body.
Hey, that's the part with some important organs.
Yeah, like his right nut.
And what is the what? Whatever. How much damage does the plasma cannon do?
A lot. I will
You know what?
look for the stats.
Because you know what? How fucked up is this guy?
He's injured, not dying yet. 2d10 +10, pen 8. Blast 1, maximal overheat.
1 second. All right. So what was that again?
2d10 +10, pen 8. With blast 1, maximal, and overheat.
Does maximal add more damage die or more damage?
Are you overcharging? It has the same special properties as your plasma gun and a blast
okay.
1.
Fuck yeah, overcharge.
All right. Blast 3 at the guy in melee with your infantry squad. Very fun.
I don't want to blow up my infantry squad. Hold on. How
sure?
valuable are they?
They're your beloved fellow servants of the fleet, the Emperor, and whether they intend to be or not, the Omnissiah.
Okay, I suppose they're more valuable now than not, so we won't blast.
They also willingly jumped between a heretic space marine and your Stormlord.
Their instat isn't their highest one.
Yeah, but they're protecting the Omnissiah's most holy paint job. I suppose they deserve to maybe live a little longer. I'll just blow this fucker away.
Their high stats are faith, loyalty, and ballistic skill.
17 pen 8.
17 pen 8. All right. That hurts that guy quite a bit.
Do I cripple his arm? Do I destroy his masturbating hand? Please tell me I destroy his masturbating hand.
You think he's only got one?
He's ambidextrous.
I just want you to know I hate you.
It's it's a Slaneshi one. He uses his tongue.
I hate you more.
Yeah, one of the guardsmen is caught in the edge of the blast and gets a little bit of a burn on his arm. He's still alive. All right. And that is your full action, or 2 half actions, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Commissar.
All right. Well, first I continue my inspirational presence.
Mhm.
All right. Yep. I'm inspiring. Kill that guy, close that damn portal, etc., etc. And that swarm of nurglings is still there. Yes.
It's greatly diminished, but it's still there.
Well, I mean, they're doing pretty good job cracking the Space Marines, so I'll just take those guys out with a burst from my bolter.
All right. They are at about 50 meters, we'll call that.
Okay. So
And
still plus
10
20.
from the,
Just 10. All right.
just 10. Swarm is noticeably smaller than it was before.
Alrighty. 2 hits, I think.
Let's see. That's 61. That'd be 3 actually. Got just enough to get the 5th degree success.
Okay. These are all Pen 4 explosive.
Pen 4 explosive. Very nice, very nice. And it's just a couple stragglers that haven't burned off yet.
Oh, also those were Inferno rounds.
Indeed. I think they failed their whatever it was. They failed it.
I think
Pretty
they tried to
bad.
catch it.
Yeah, strangely enough, Nurglings are not the most agile creatures.
Yeah, no shit.
All right. That's your 2 half actions.
Indeed, I'm done.
Gut Gasha.
Gasha. That is my response.
All right. Big scary guy, or well, not compared to you. He's not big or scary, and your gun is much bigger than his sword.
But he's got a sword. I want to show him about bringing a sword to a gunfight. I'm going to shoot him.
All right. He is in melee, and you are shooting around your big fuck off tank. Actually, I guess you would have had to be a little further up to actually be into most of the gunfight. Yeah. It's about there good for you? Like front quarter of the tank?
Sure.
All right. Yeah.
As long as I can see my target.
Yeah. Normally you would have a -20 for shooting into a melee, but this guy's big enough that you can shoot over it without too much problem. So just a -10. Call that 30 meters. Which I think is actually, is that at your point blank range? Did I give you 300 on that gun? Where is Mr. CMP?
Yes, 300 is the range of this gun.
All right, so he is just barely in point blank for you. So that's a +30. -10 for shooting into melee. +10 for Commissar Inspiration. +10 for half action aim. +5 for Comrade Volley Fire. -10 for full auto. So it's a +45 to your ballistic skill. Yeah, yeah, you got those 7 hits. Actually, this guy is going to try to dodge, but I don't think he's going to dodge all of it. He doesn't dodge any of it, actually. Go ahead and roll your 7 damage.
Do I have the +4 from the commissar?
Yes. There's like a 2% chance that he fails on that.
Yeah. I put all my points into making sure I can boost everyone.
Pen of 5.
That's a that's a lot. He goes from pretty beat up to very dead and very messy.
Rah.
The whole ass dude has just crumpled in on himself.
Yeah,
All
crumpled
right.
him good.
All right. That is Gutgasha DM2. The Nurglings. Under, would you roll the D10 for them being on fire?
Whoosh.
It doesn't quite finish them off, but they are down to just a Nurgling, who's going to jabber his merry way up here. I said he's going to jabber his merry way up here. Uh, Arcan, would you like to obliterate this lone Nurgling, or do you want to
I
hold
very
your
much
action?
will like to do so.
Alright, roll it. Oh, wow.
Impressive than it really needs to be.
Yeah, let's see, that's 6 damage rolls.
I mean, it's still funny, but I was hoping for like 40.
You can always fate point it.
I used my fate point earlier.
You don't have a second?
Oh, no.
Everyone got a +1 to fate points from killing the war boss. And that was permanent fate points.
Oh, well. Oh, well. It's still, it's dead. It is
This,
a green mist.
there's not even a miss left. You shot that to shit too. There's just a crater of what used to be a heretic Nurgling. Alright.
This feels Arkin with warm fuzzies.
That's good. Because it's about to be not good. I should pick a different color. And you know this conveniently like tank size and shaped room over here?
You mean the one where we buried all the anti-tank mines?
Oh, don't worry. There it is. I need to see what this legion is called because I can never remember what the
Iron Warriors?
Death Guard?
no, the Horus one.
Black Legion.
Not Yeah, the Black Legion. I'm using gray because black would be a little bit too close to the walls that are also black right now.
Oh shit, it's the Lunar Wolves.
No, those guys are real G's. We ain't gonna kill them.
A Predator tank rolls up, and it uses its whole turn smashing through the wall. And then
Ooey wall.
iron. But since you mentioned it, it does have an Iron Warrior escort. Actually, I should use black with a yellow stripe. Wait, I can color this in. What am I thinking?
Haha.
How do I, what am I doing? Fill. Solid color. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with heresy.
What?
Ba, 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 ba. All right. They use their entire turn getting into this room because they have to break through and file in. Valdric.
Close the
Heretics
goddamn
have
portal.
approached.
I closed the portal.
All right, go ahead and give me another sign of science.
I closed the portal better.
That sounds like a fate point? Question mark?
Ah,
Push your powers to
Hey.
the maximum.
Hey, Valdric,
yeah.
you can do something funny. Because you're in the warp, you can re-roll it and add a D100 to something real funny. And don't worry about that D100.
Add a D100.
You can re-roll it and then roll another D100, and that might be a thing that happens later, but you don't have to worry about that, surely.
I mean, so long as I have advantage on that D100.
Why
We'll
would
see.
you want advantage just to make it roll higher? Higher's bad numbers.
Advantage is better, which means lower.
We'll see. It won't be psychic phenomena, but it'll be something. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
You're gonna get us all.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
all right.
All right, wonderful.
So that's 2 plus
Now,
2. So for a total of 4 successes.
yeah. What? What did I just do? Why is it yellow now?
Yeah, Zeech is coming through.
No, Zinch is blue.
Yellow. Oh man, the warp rift is shining gold. The Emperor has arrived. We're saved.
Custodes.
And then like
Uh,
this L pops Eldrad. Hey guys, I came to warn
take it.
you about the warp shit. Bye.
Thanks, asshole.
Fucking elves. Actually, it's really just the Eldar that suck. The High Elves aren't too bad.
Fucking elves.
You say that, but Warhammer Fantasy's factions are much less incompetent.
They're also fucking elves. Alright, but you do make some appreciable progress on the portal.
Is my progress appreciated?
It's still open.
Who are you asking?
Close the damn portal.
Very difficult. How long are the rounds?
It has been 2 rounds now. This is the 3rd round, isn't it?
This was my 2nd round.
Right, we're
I
going into
attempted
the
to
3rd.
close the portal twice.
Yeah, we're going into the 3rd round after the Schmucks initiative, but it's still your turn.
I was like, rounds are what, 3 seconds in this game?
I think they're supposed to be like 2 seconds, but none of the maths if you do that, so I'm just saying like a second.
All right.
1 to
Well-
1.5 seconds.
I sustain my Inferno.
All right. Who would you like to Inferno with us?
How how many enemies can I get with 6 meters? And less armored.
Well, the thing about less armored, there's 4 Astartes and an Astartes tank. Oh, Bastardes. Let's see. Which one was it? This one's their heavy gunner, so we'll give him a plus. Uh, 6 meters. You could hit these 2 and the side armor of the tank.
Okay.
That's fine. It would be something like that.
All right. I sustain this inferno without the need to make further rolls.
All right. Do you have to roll to hit them?
Because the original roll is to see if I activate the power at all, and sustaining it means it's active. So I'm not certain, but it sounds like
Right.
maybe not.
Mhm. Psychic blast for race equals psychic psi rating. Has 0 flame quality.
It just straight up does damage.
Yeah, sounds like it. All right. Let's see. How does it has the attack subtype? Doesn't have an attack roll, and it has a blast. Oh, fuck it. I don't think they have the means to dodge it. Even if there was an option for that, they have to be able to use a half action to get out the blast rating, which is a little bit outside of what they got.
All right, 27 and flame quality.
These guys, yeah, they did not take too kindly to that. These 2 are hurt. And
Fire?
it doesn't, yeah, they'll do that. It didn't seem very effective against the Predator tank, but it did do some damage through its side armor.
Yeah. Well, it was a half faction that I didn't even need to roll.
Yeah. Something is better than nothing.
My main
So,
priority is this portal.
this guy's on fire. That was supposed to be red. Excuse the fuck out of you. Fire and fire. Because tanks on fire is fun. All right.
Tank
That's your
panics
turn?
and runs around.
No, even funnier.
The tank's morale breaks and it retreats.
Even funnier. I'm pretty sure there's a chance for it to just explode.
No, they're my 2 half actions.
All right. Vehicles on fire. Every second a vehicle. All right. If a vehicle ever catches fire, the GM should roll a single D10 for it at the end of each round and consult the following chart. D10 result. 1 through 9. Effect. Roll again at the end of next round. 10. Something explosive catches fire and the vehicle suffers 8 critical damage ignoring armor. The chance of exploding increases every round. Alright.
Fire is fun.
Alright. Valdrick turn is over. Which means these guys, they're going to shift their fire. Where did I roll? 2 weapons teams, and no, those 3 weapons teams on the side, 1 to the front. The last squad doesn't have a weapons team, but these crazy bastards are going to attempt a boarding maneuver. They are using their turn to climb onto the enemy tank that is on fire, because they can always make things worse for the heretics. And then a lot of small arms on the Astartes. And these guys. They do manage to kill that guy. Actually, I'm gonna just X out. That guy's dead. All right. The tank is pretty beat up and on fire. Oh, get rid of that. That brings us back to Mu Theta at the top.
Do you need to roll the d10 for the tank?
It's at the end of the tank's turn.
Oh, I thought I heard at the end of the round. Okay.
Oh, you're right. It is. All right. All right, now it's Mu Theta's turn.
All right. Appease the machine. Stoke
Alright.
its bellicose heart.
Go ahead and give me a tech use test again. All right. Yeah, the vehicle is very angry that there's all these goddamn heretics in its goddamn room. All of the weapons on the vehicle are gonna have an extra D10 this turn.
Hamana, 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 hamana.
More firepower.
Also, you are able to once again use your choice of the hull gun or the sponsons.
Who's out there?
Gutgasha is on the side of the tank, and then you've got your friendly infantry squads shooting the enemy predator, the Bastardes, and you got a group that is performing a
I'd
boarding
like to
maneuver.
kill the predator.
All right, you have a good shot into its side armor.
Bang, bang. Modifiers?
Predator tank is about the size of a Lehman. Slightly larger? Question mark.
It's a bit bigger.
So go ahead and take a plus 40 from its size. It's at, we'll call that 60 meters for short range.
Plus 10?
Yes, plus 10 from range. Are you doing single fire? Does it have a burst fire?
Does what?
The plasma cannon? Or are you using the heavy
what-
bolter?
We'll use the plasma cannon on it.
Plasma cannon does not have a burst fire. So plus 10 from single fire. Commissar Inspiration's another plus 10. Am I missing anything else?
Do I have any malices?
Not that I can think of.
All right. What components on this thing can I see? Like for a cold shot?
Hull gun tracks. If you want to double the minus 20 to a minus 40 and just flat ballistic skill roll, you can make a shot on the turret ring.
Wait, so I take the minus 40 and it becomes a flat ballistic skill?
And you got 40 in, or you have a plus 40 in bonuses right now.
Right.
No,
Right.
plus 60.
Yeah, I've got quite a number right now. I'm confirming if you're saying I take a minus 40 or I take a minus 40 and it becomes just my ballistic skill.
You take a minus 40.
Okay.
I was doing mental math wrong because I am not always great at keeping track of things. If
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna
haven't
take it.
noticed
I'm
yet.
gonna take a plasma cannon shot at the gun ring, cold shot.
All right.
Blessed be the ominous Saya and his weapons of obliteration.
All right. Wonderful.
Was that a 3d10 plus 10 pen 8?
They're going to try to jink to not get hit in the turret ring because that'll be bad for them.
They can fucking fail.
Yeah, they do. Pretty bad, actually. Are you overcharging? Or are you?
Goddamn right.
All right. Where is
The ominous Saya did not give us overcharge, so we could not do it.
Fair point.
Unlike the Psyker, I push my technological powers.
Plasma cannon, 2d10 plus 10, so you got 3d10 plus 10. Maximal adds a fourth. Pen 10.
4d10 plus 10, pen 10.
Yes.
I believe I have to roll again with another 10. It's been a while since I've seen a crit.
No, crits are a d5. You get a critical effect.
Ah, right. Wait,
And
what
then
am I
once it
thinking of?
goes-
I think I'm thinking 2nd edition Warhammer Fantasy. Never mind. Sorry, I'm reading too many similar systems. Roll a d5?
Yes. And I will find where I put the critical effects tables.
Feel the wrath of the machine spirit. A 2.
All right.
I was
glancing
hoping for the
blow-
binary number.
Oh, this is the nightmare in binary. But it's a nightmare for them. A glancing blow knocks the gun about, dislodging an ammo linkage, buckling a breech door, or shorting out a power system. It is a minor issue, but will take time to fix. The weapon immediately jams. The jam can be cleared via a normal method. However, because this was a cold shot on the turret ring also breaks. Its main gun is stuck in the forward-facing position now.
And I melted a chunk of armor.
All right. Is there? Yeah, that is a pretty big hit on what hull integrity it had left. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Blair Binaric War Cant.
All right. Yeah, the Stormlord is going to blare its horn too. All right, that is Muth Theta's turn. Where did I put my initiative notes? I believe that brings us back to the Commissar.
The inspiration continues. And is that a Space Marine that's on fire but not yet dead, I see?
That is a Space Marine that is both on fire and not yet dead.
I
do,
light
in
him
fact, see
the fuck up. Semi-auto
Wonderful.
burst.
Wonderful.
How far?
We'll call that 50 meters.
Okay, any size?
Size of +10.
Nah, guess I missed
Oh, you're lucky the Slaaneshi Space Marine is already dead.
him. True. That's it for me.
All right. That brings us to Gutgasha.
Go, gotcha, shoot!
What would Gutgasha like to shoot?
Anything moving besides allies.
Well, there's
Space
tank,
Marine,
Space
tank.
Marines.
Which is the bigger threat, the Space Marine or the tank?
Tank.
I shoot the tank.
All right. You have a very nice shot into its side armor. You got a +40 to hit from its size, +10 from the Commissar's inspiration, -10 from full auto, +10 from half action aim, +10 from short range, +5 from a comrade volley fire. So you got a +55 on this. Nope, 65. Uh-huh. That is all 7 of your shots. And what is the pen on your
5.
autocannon? Pen 5. All right. Uh-huh. Yeah, that is some pretty good damage. You are putting a noticeable dent in the effectiveness of its side armor.
Alright.
All right. That's your 2 half actions. DM2. Uh-huh. More Nurgle swarms. This one will be back here. It's a pretty big one. Then a smaller one back here. All right. Those guys are entering the battlefield. Arcan.
Okie dokie. I'm just gonna fill that corner with a whole bunch of lead.
Are you by chance suppressing fire?
No.
I mean, oh, what have I done?
Ugh.
What this? Nope, that's not better. Yeah, you can split fire, or you can suppressing fire, or you can just really ruin someone's day if you roll high.
I'm gonna split fire.
All right. Go ahead and roll that attack.
What's the bonuses for the tank? Like, is it
Uh,
20 or 30? Because how big?
The tank is a plus 40 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is larger than main battle tanks for regular people. It's a main battle tank for people almost as big as Gukasha. Uh-huh, uh-huh. And that's with the all the other bonuses.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's see. That's 130, 20, 10. That is 11 degrees of success for 22 hits. And each hit has an extra D10 because of Mu Theta's tinkering.
I did take that into account. So, what all can I hose down?
There is
Because I'm assuming that the one Space Marine behind the tank is like well out of like that guy. He's shielded.
that guy is too far behind. You can hit the Space Marine in front on fire, and you can get a couple hits in on this guy up here.
All right, so I'll give 5 to each Space Marine, and then the rest to the tank.
5 to each Space Marine, and 12 to the tank.
Yes. Now,
So. Very dead. Very dead. And let's see. 1, 2.
Commissar, I think I like this tank better.
All right, well, we'll keep it then.
It goes Bert.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Go ahead and roll me 4d10. Critical effects. Vehicle. All right, so as you lay into this little bastard of a tank, big bastard of a tank, an internal gas line bursts.
Oh, that's not good. When it's on fire.
A shot tears through the vehicle's armor, halves the face's armor protection. A shot tosses the vehicle around, throwing things about the interior. Oh, it's also set more on fire. And then the vehicle's ammo supply, reactor, and/or fuel supply takes a direct hit, and the vehicle erupts from within. Shards of molten metal are sent flying in every direction as the vehicle is reduced to a smoking crater. Vehicle is destroyed and cannot be repaired. No equipment from the vehicle can be salvaged. Anyone inside takes 2d10 plus 18 explosive damage, and they are all. Go ahead and roll that, actually.
What am I rolling again?
2d10 plus 18. And then anyone within 2d10 meters of the vehicle suffers 1d10 plus 6 explosive from the blast. Go ahead and roll that as well. This vehicle has. All right. Yeah, so the crew is fucked. That crew is very dead. And the guys that were in the middle of boarding this tank are sent flying back against the wall as this vehicle blows up under their feet, but they're in enough armor that they survive it. If I could grab these guys to move them. There we go. They're large now. This is just the thing that we're accepting. Blast to the wall, and that guy in armor, it's off to the side, is fine. All right. The situation has changed drastically in a moment.
Well, that is what happens when that moment is the super heavy opens up on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, the gun is designed to kill heavy infantry, but it is on all kinds of sciencey steroids.
And when
Uh,
the order of the battle is, I will keep firing until something does damage. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And that was Arkan's turn, question mark.
I believe it.
DM1. This
Okay.
last guy. He going to climb onto the wreck and he is going to shoot at Gut Gasha because he is actually. How much damage does a heavy bolter do for his starties? Not enough to really kill a vehicle. Well, not this vehicle. He's gonna shoot Gut Gasha. Gut Gasha. Mister.
Yes. The Gash's turn.
You are being shot. Would you like to try to dodge?
I don't know what that word means.
All right. Wonderful. Where did I put my notes? I just had them. Here they are.
God, Gash is probably dead.
Not dead. Certainly gonna be feeling it in the morning though. These are all Pen 5.
All right. How do I do this?
So how much armor do you have?
14.
All right. So he's got Pen 5 on his gun. So you'll take your armor minus his penetration of 9. You take 9 damage off of all of these. So the first hit does 10 wounds. Second hit does 2. Third hit will do 7 with a critical effect. What is the critical effect? A 4, explosive to the body. Hit explosive body. All right, make a +0 toughness test or suffer from blood loss and be stunned.
Am I what is my toughness?
That is one of your characteristics. It'll be at the top of your sheet.
Oh yeah, I know it's 61. What is that? What is?
It's you're just rolling a D100 looking to get below your toughness. So if you roll 61 or below, you pass.
That's not a D100. That's just
It's not a 100. Yeah, it's just a 100.
All right. So this one only hurts. You're not stunned and suffering from blood loss because you passed the toughness. So that's like 19 wounds total now. And then another 3 from the 12. So you take a total of 23 wounds, and the last shot does not hurt you. How many wounds do you have left?
4.
All right. You are one tough son of a bitch. Yeah, this guy is almost as dangerous as you. Not quite, though. But I believe that is the rest of DM1, which brings us back to Valdrick.
I closed the portal.
All right. Go ahead and roll Sign of Science again. That's 2 degrees of success on the roll and another 2 from power armor.
So 4 successes.
That is. This portal is barely big enough for a person to squeeze through anymore.
What was that?
This portal is barely big enough for a person to squeeze through, and it is there is a non-zero chance it'll close by itself at this point. It is not by any means stable. Alright.
All right. Inferno. Is there a group?
There is actually. There is a big bunch of Nurglings.
Wonderful. They all of them within 6 meters of a point.
Alright, that will be a notable chunk of them.
Take 2d10 plus 18.
2d10 plus 18. Go ahead and roll it.
$29 damage and set on fire.
29 set on fire. Very nice. Let's see if they do avoid getting set on fire somehow.
No.
Yeah, it's the first time for everything.
Ah,
That's your
yes,
half action.
these Bestis Nurglings.
No, they're covered in body fluids. There's too much fluid.
All right. That's your turn.
Yeah.
Wonderful. These guys have bayonets and a grudge. They're charging this guy. But where did I put? And they hurt him quite a bit. And the rest of these guys are going to shoot this guy. Numbers. Where did I need to organize this better, but at least this is faster than the orc fight. These guys are hurt more. Actually, there. The heavy weapons teams finish this guy off. And these guys shift over here to go help. All right. And at the top of the initiative, Commissar, your Vux starts crackling. And where did you put that box with the Mechanicus and Inquisition sigils, Gilbert?
Sorry, what?
Where did Mu Theta stick the box that the tech priest from Styges gave you? The one with the Mechanicus and Inquisition seals? That you were told to keep in the Storm Lord? Just stuck that in the crew compartment in the back or something?
I've pilfered a fair amount of shit during this. Was this
box-
the recent
Just
one?
before we came here.
There is one.
Okay.
It's not pilfering. That would imply wrongdoing. You're salvaging. Ensuring the
Yeah,
Emperor's
crew
and
compartment.
Yamasi's resources don't go to waste.
What the fuck am I talking about? No, I'm keeping that shit with me.
All right, wonderful. It starts making some weird staticky noises. Something is going on.
Huh?
It's your turn. Look at that.
Well, I'm quite versed in archaeotech and the deep lore of the Mechanicus. The fuck going on with this thing?
Wonderful. Go ahead and roll that. Forbidden Lore Archaeotech. Ooh, this is some really weird stuff. It actually seems like it's actively fighting the warp itself as a concept. It's also giving out some electric interference, like a radio talking over another radio.
And this fucks with the warp.
Two separate functions. The electric interference is a separate function from whatever seems to be fucking with the warp. You can always open the box and see what's inside of it doing all that. I'm sure no one will notice and care.
I mean, what kind of box is this?
It is like a footlocker about the size of someone's torso. A little bit bigger. It's pretty thick ceramite, but it doesn't have any like flangery or whatever the hell it's called, any fancy stuff aside from the two seals of the Mechanicus and the Inquisition.
Does it have a latch?
It does. Latch, hinge, whole kit and caboodle. No lock.
It's not locked.
It's not locked.
Fucking tech priest. No, we leave him well enough alone. Okay, let's take a look.
All right.
The quest for knowledge continues. To boldly go where our ancestors have already tread.
So, the one piece of metal you recognize pretty easily as a Voidcraft transponder. It is basically just replying to a ping its relative coordinates, or at least trying to. The other, what forbidden lores do you have again?
Mechanicus and Archaeotech. Both maxed out.
I don't think you would recognize the other with those, but it is made of a black metal, and it looks like a Voxcaster almost, but it doesn't seem to have any like audio input or output.
Oh, I'm gonna start filling it up with the mechadendrites.
All right. Are you going to be doing that with your whole turn?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and give me a tech use test at a -30.
I think I'll just use mastery.
Oh, all right. Can you do that with the? Is that the one that you can't have penalties, or am I thinking of a different one?
That's I pass for a number of degrees of success equal to my characteristic bonus.
All right. So you get
6 degrees of success.
This is what's that piece of work here called? I need to. It's almost similar to a static generator, but it's affecting the warp a lot more than Vox communications. And thinking back, there were some technologies. You've worked with Cadians, and as everyone who's ever looked at them has heard, Cadia stands. You would know that there was some Mechanicus technology present that was inhibiting the warp to some degree. Certainly not enough to save the planet, but this is, from what you've heard, oddly similar to that. But it's not a story you ever got many details on.
Oh. Conspiratorial binary noise.
All right. Is that your turn?
I believe so.
Wonderful. All right. That brings us to Kamsar.
All right, you said my box is crackling to life.
It is crackling, but it sounds like something is interfering with whatever is making the signal.
Aha. Okay. Uh. Well, that warp portal is still there, so we still need to close that. Let's see. All the Marines to the east are dead. There's some Nurglings ahead of me. Yes.
There are.
All right. I light them the fuck up.
All right.
Range and size.
Size gives a +10. Range is 70 meters.
Okay. Hey, I hit them a whole bunch of times.
Yeah, it's a whole shit ton of times actually.
Well, semi-auto burst limited to 3 on my gun. So that is Pen 5 explosive. Sorry,
Very
Pen 4.
consistent. You're very consistent in both your faith, inspiration, and your ability to kill these fuckers. All
Yep.
right.
That's all for me.
Got Gasha.
Gagasha, shoot!
All right. The enemies in your immediate line of sight are all dead. You can shoot the portal, see if that'll help.
Gagasha, if all enemies dead, Gagasha's gonna stand here and bleed.
You don't want to shoot the portal?
What would they do?
What was that?
Nothing. We already tried that.
Then it's wasting bullets. Well, I mean, Gagasha doesn't know how not to waste bullets.
There are more enemies coming that way. Just face that way and wait for them to show up.
Yeah,
As
you
I
can't
point
delay
down-
your action.
I point down to the
Gagasha
south.
Gagasha turns the way he's being pointed to and waits.
All right. Gakesha is delaying action. DM2. These guys. No, didn't grab all of them. Oh well. They're gonna reach about there. And a couple of them are going to. They don't have any range attacks, right? Arcan. Arcan.
Yes.
The angry machine spirit seems to be calming down a little bit. Your gun isn't quite as vengeful as it was before.
This makes me sad. Do I
You
lose
don't have
damage
the
to
storm
that?
property right now.
Oh. Okay. Who do I see that needs killing, though?
There's a portal right next to your tank.
Well, yeah, but am I shooting the portal?
Do you want to shoot the portal? It's your decision.
I mean, not really. I mean, we hit it with a Melta charge. It didn't do a whole lot.
Yeah, but that was a multi charge, not a Stormlord's Vulcan Mega Bolter.
True, true. Commissar, who needs dying?
I think I hear some Nurglings coming up that way down the south. Wait for them to come into view and then remove them from the existence.
I will wait until I can see the Nurglings, and I will turn them into chunky green mist. But no, the portal will no. We'll give the guns time to cool down a little bit.
All right. The machine spirit is EP.
Understandable.
Arcan DM1. Nothing happens on their initiative. Valdric.
I finished closing the portal.
All right. Gonna get these guys be reorganizing themselves. gonna go here. They're gonna go here. They're gonna go here. Uh-huh. Is that what you're staying with?
I used up all 3 fade.
I mean, you're still in the warp. You can re-roll it for another D100. It'll be funny later. Go on, Patrick. Re-roll it. It'll be funny.
Well,
It'll be funny. Commissar wants you to close the portal, doesn't he?
yeah, but I mean, it's practically going to close on its own at this point. Do I need to tempt the warp to close it 3 seconds faster?
I mean, you don't know when. It could be a month from now. The warp's weird like that. Doesn't the Commissar want to close now?
I think he wants it closed properly.
Yeah, sounds like you should get it done soon then. Before it gets weirder than it already is.
I think tempting the warp would make it weirder than possibly
Giant portal
finishing
then.
it next turn. The portal expands?
Giant portal. No, alright. Yeah,
Wait,
nothing
no,
is
no,
happening with the
what a
portal right
Crackmail
now.
does?
Yeah, nothing too weird is happening with the portal that you can see.
I just got a
If you
slight headache from my brain muscles wrenching closed this portal.
if you'd like to use your other half action to make another sign of science to close the portal, because it's not channeling a warp power, I'll allow it. Well, it's channeling the warp, not channeling a psych or power, but you can do it a second time as your other half action, is what I'm getting at.
Alright, well, if I want to keep sustaining the Inferno and not have to re-roll it, I have to use my half action for that. And there are enemies coming, so could I hold the action to sustain it, or would by not sustaining it by the end of my turn, it's gone?
I think it's supposed to be the latter, but I'll allow it.
I can
Just so you know, Nurglings and pretty much anything affiliated with Nurgle are notoriously slow. There are not very many Nurgle creatures that can outpace a person.
All right. Well, thinking on it, I can just possibly roll Inferno or something else. I'll try to close the portal.
All right.
Hooray!
That is 8 degrees success on the dice with another 2 from the power armor. Boo. With the warp being very small here. Teeny tiny warp. The fleet guys reposition. A couple of them with their las carbines that have effectively inexhaustible ammo because of las guns are going to shoot at the warp, and it does have an effect, just not much. The heavy weapon teams are holding their fire to keep watch though, which would bring us back to Mu Theta.
Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, actually, before that, those guys up top do have a shot. They're not one of the heavy weapon squads, but they do have an effect. There. Alright. Go on, me, Theta.
So this strange black metal has the ability to interfere with the warp.
Yes.
Okay. I assume it's with the 6 degrees of success that I had with interacting with this. Do I have an idea of how this is meant to function?
It seems like it is reactive rather than proactive. If the warp flares up, this thing is going to be like passively deterring it.
In that case, I shall close the package back up and relay what this thing is doing to the party.
Okay, well then, they gave us some additional shielding from warp shenanigans. Great. Close the fucking portal.
We're still trying to close the portal. I almost died, and we're still trying to close the fucking portal.
Yes.
All right then.
We need a new
Well.
psyker. He sucks.
I shall encourage the bellicose nature of the machine spirit.
It's been like 12 seconds. The portal's nearly gone.
It's been like
Oh my
6.
god, he's been saying that for you've been saying that for half hour. You've been killing the damn portal. What the hell are you doing, man?
It's been 6 seconds.
Yeah, but the ogre doesn't know how to tell time.
Fucking psycho
Oh.
over here just looks like he's taking the shit of his life. Hurry up! Go faster!
Portal pad. Close portal.
The portal is bullet sized now. You can't even fit a demon through it.
The portal is shorter than your shin.
Yes, but I can shoot it and it not die. Close portal.
But Mutheta, what would you like to do?
I'll just stoke the bellicose machine spirit. That's about it.
Full turn again.
Yep.
Go ahead and give me a tech use. What the hell just started playing music? Why do I have YouTube open?
Somehow I posted that in movies. I'm not even certain why the fuck I was in movies. Fucking tabbed around some such. There we go. 8.
All right. Uh-huh. Yeah, you get an angry machine spirit again. Arcan, you get the storm property back on your Vulcan Mega Bolter,
Oh yeah.
and all damage from the Storm Lord is going to be doubled.
Ooh.
Anything else you'd like to do, Meseta?
No, that's it.
All right. Initiative list is Commissar.
Well, time to inspire the troops. Yeah. And then I'm going to order the squad to start tightening up the defensive perimeter around the tank. Since the portal is almost, but not quite, gone. Other than that, I'll just hold. Is it a half action to delay?
Yes.
All right, then I'll delay shooting up some enemies if they show up.
All right. Commissar Gutgasha. Mister.
Huh? Gutgasher
Your
fading out. What? Okay, it's my turn. Can Gutgasher now see targets?
Not yet. They are slow.
Do we
But I'll
have
let you
a
mention it.
Do we have a health pack? Can I patch myself up? Can I
Uh,
chug a potion? Something?
that sounds like heresy.
Got a
Mutheta,
hole in my chest.
Mutheta is trained with medical procedures, but he is also preoccupied with the Stormlord.
Okay, I wait.
Uh,
Okay.
Alright. Over Gutgash's retching, there is the movement of more wretched creatures, and everyone in and near the Stormlord can hear something big, a large whoosh of air. Sounds like it's coming from south out the tunnel somewhere. The flesh tunnel, in case it hasn't been disgusting enough.
Well, we can see they go up
But,
in Nurglings.
yes,
I do believe like 4 of us just open up and delete it.
yes. You
I know
don't
Gutgasher
even,
does.
Yeah, you do. Arcan does. I do. Mutheta probably does. I don't know if you get an extra action or not, but yeah. Point is, we basically just light them the fuck up.
Hey, what's the bonuses we get? Plus what?
I'll call it a plus 10 from their size. They're at about 70 meters. That should be short range for Gutgasha and Arcan.
So that's another plus 10.
That's a plus 10. Yep. Commissar's
Good.
Inspiration is another plus 10.
10. Since we were aiming, it's a plus 5.
Hmm.
Minus 10 for full auto.
Hmm.
I think that's it. I'm
Sounds
at
right.
25. I'm at 25.
Let's see. Range rate of fire, Commissar. Yeah, sounds right.
Son of a bitch. Can I fate point it?
You can fate point pretty much anything with the D100.
Yay, I hit.
All right. Go ahead and roll that. You got 2 hits.
Adds
They
penetration
go.
5.
They go. All right. For the moment, you are out of initiative, but it sounds like something big is coming.
Baldric.
Finish closing off this portal.
All right, give me one more sign of science test. And don't roll a 100.
How's that?
That will get the portal closed.
Hooray! Portal's gone, Commissar.
Very good.
Aha. And these guys close up ranks around the Stormlord. I can use my words. I know how to talk, I promise. All right, and I think, given the time, I think we're going to call it.
All right.